Shalom, shalom. This is Shalamah from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of the Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners that like the heathen nations. Shalom to you. This is going to be a quick update on the coronavirus. Today is January the 30th, year 2020, the year of prophecy. And tomorrow is the last date or the last day in this month, January. And January has been the heaviest month as far as prophecy that I have actually seen since I've been in this truth. And I'm pretty sure other brothers can agree on that. But the biggest thing, well, one of the biggest things, I think actually the biggest thing is this Iraq, or should I say United States thing that's going on. That kind of kicked off World War III. And all is right now it's just a waiting game. But, also other things that's going on. You having a lot of natural disasters, earthquakes, volcano eruptions, wildfires, all of those things going on, and all it is prophecy taking place. So this coronavirus plague, is also a prophecy that's taking place, and this is just another update. I did an update last week, and I'm gonna continue to do updates as long as this thing is around. And through the Spirit, we really believe that this virus is not really going anywhere. It's just going to be here, and it's going to destroy a certain percentage of everyone. And the only way you can escape or survive is to seek salvation from the Most High, the Creator, who the world ignorantly calls God, whose real name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh Shai. That's the only way you will make it out of this situation. But I'm going to get into this article real quick. This is an update, coronavirus live updates. It says death surpasses 200, 200. And the State Department urges against travel to China. So just to actually, the death toll is way more than 200. It's way more than 200. Way more than 200. For you to catch death, people dropping dead in the street on video, and it's a bunch of those just circulating the web right now, it's way more than 200 deaths. Because a lot of people are dying in the hospitals. A lot of people are dying in their homes, but it's people actually recording on the streets and seeing the deaths that's taking place. Not only that, this thing is not just in Wuhan, China. It's all over the world. It started in China, and you see how many people are dying there. But now it's spread it to all these other countries, including the United States of America, which is Babylon the Great. You're going to see a lot more deaths. So, one main thing I want to get out of this is it says WHO declares the coronavirus outbreak a global health emergency. So now it's a global emergency. First, they were saying that, it's not that serious. You had Trump get on TV saying that we have the cleanest water, we have the cleanest air. You people have nothing to worry about. That's not really the case. You people have everything to worry about. Because this plague is going to hit all of these major cities. And it's going to take out a large percentage of the population. But right here it says that the World Health Organization declared on Thursday that the new corona outbreak was a global health emergency, acknowledging that the disease represents a risk outside of China, where it emerged last month. Of course, I stay in second Esdras because that's what's happening right now. So I'm gonna get second Esdras 15, and I want to first read 17. It says, no, that's not what I want. I'm gonna get that later. Actually, what I want is 27, not 17. This is second Esdras 15 and 27. It says, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. So you people that's not into this truth, you people that's basically living how you want to live, and I'm talking about Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord is not going to deliver you because you're still sinning against him. And it's going to be like that because it's prophesied that 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed for not wanting to take heed to the word of the Lord. So this thing is going to this thing is going to spread across the whole earth. And let me see if I can pull it up real quick. They had a map. I'm in airplane mode, so I haven't. Yeah, so I can't get it because I'm in airplane mode and it won't pop up. But there was actually a map showing where everywhere where this thing has spread it, and it's pretty much all over the earth now. Um, it's all over the the Asian region. It's all over that area. Now you have 5 cases in the United States, which one person transmitted it to another, and that was in Chicago. Then you had all the people came over this morning from China. They had to be quarantined, and some of those people were infected. So the news is not really giving you the whole story. But we get into this topic a little bit more. So like, you just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to get a point that was in here on how this thing is spreaded. Once again, I apologize for the delay. Just give me 1 quick second. I believe I overlooked it. So basically, this thing, I'm just going to quote what I read in this article because I'm pretty sure I overlooked it. But basically, this thing is spreaded just by somebody else having the virus, being alive, walking through an area, because they said if you're breathing, talking, coughing, sneezing, the area that you were in, that whole area is infected. So now anyone that was in it, that carried the virus, everywhere that they go, the virus is there. So that's how this thing has spread it all over the place. Not only that, it's a lot of people walking that don't even know that they have it. So also in the article, it was saying that um, you cannot go into China because they have you can't transport anywhere over there. A lot of the transportation systems have shut down, flights, trains, buses. It says countries can decide because this is part of the global um, emergency. It says countries can then decide whether to close their borders, cancel flights, screen people arriving at airports, or take other measures. And we already know what those other measures are. It's that martial law, where everything is going to be on lock. Because we already know once this thing breaks out and gets big, everything is going to be shut down. So you're not going to have stores. You're not going to have certain resources are going to be taken away. So what are people going to do? They're going to go out and they're going to get it. The main point is, I'm going to start at 15. Second Esdras 15 and 15. It says, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. So those are different type of wars, and also different type of protests, which turn violent, and that's actually on the way. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people are gonna take things into their own hand. Like I said, once this thing gets going and everything is shut down to prevent the spread of the virus, people are gonna take the actions into their own hands. What you think when one household run out of food? What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna go into the next household and take it. Verse 17: a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. This is my main point right here, where it says countries can then decide whether to close their borders. If you people don't see that this thing is real, that the prophecies are real and they're actually taking place, that matches perfectly with verse 17. If countries close their borders, you can't go from one country to the next. Hell, you can't go from one city to the next. Verse 18, because of their pride and cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. How you think they're gonna get rid of this virus? They're gonna burn people, just like what the Germans did to the so-called Jewish people, or the so-called Jews, the Jewish people, with the what they call the Holocaust. Those Jewish people were affected. So once they couldn't treat them, they burnt them. It wasn't just they lined everybody up, took them somewhere, and then put them in a pile and burnt them. That's what they want you to think, but that makes no sense. This Holocaust was fake. Those people, those Jewish people, were infected, and the ones that couldn't get cured, they had to be they died, and then to get rid of the virus, they had to burn the bodies. But I'm not gonna make this too long. I do want to get one more precept, or a couple of more precepts. In Second Esdras 16, it says the fire is kindled. Second Esdras 16 and 15. It says the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Light as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And the answer to that is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That woe means destruction. You're gonna be destroyed if you're not seeking deliverance, if you're not seeking salvation from Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That's the only way out of this thing. The Lord set up certain men to warn you people what's going on, the truth behind everything, the light in the middle of the darkness. We basically shining the light in this dark world, showing you people what's really going on. And we telling you, get right with the Lord. That's the only way you can get out of this situation. That's the only way you can get delivered. That's the only way you can be saved. Not calling on the name of Jesus and continue to live your same everyday life. No, that's not it. The only way you can get out of this thing is if you change everything that pretty much your whole life, what you eat, the way you live, the way you look at the world. It's a lot of scriptures I want to pull up, but I'm not gonna get it because I want to make this a short video. But basically, you have to pretty much put off America. For those over here in America, you have to put off America. You have to come out of all of these American customs. But this was just another update of this coronavirus. This thing is serious. And hey, you people better get right. If you want to get an update on the coronavirus, you just go to Google and type in coronavirus update. And they'll let you know how many people have passed away. Of course, with the government putting this information out, might want to add a zero on to the end of that number, because thousands of people have died and hundreds of thousands are infected. It's not 200. So we already seeing, we seeing these prophecies build up and take place before our eyes. So until next time, I hope this was edifying. I want to say shalom. Also, double honors to my elders and apostles of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and safety to the elect of Israel. And all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Dash. All right, till next time, shalom.